You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
All right, yo, man, 15 minutes of fame. You know
Yeah.
what's funny, man? I think this is the first time I interviewed you.
Oh man, did you get me after Ultimate Madness or JC?
Nope, because I wasn't there.
Well then, yeah.
And then
This
when
may be
you
the
was
first
out
time.
in where was we at?
On Legacy when I battled Danger, I was like, damn, Uncle
Yeah.
Raw, don't fuck with me, man. I was like, Uncle Raw, and when I battled Saga. And when I battled Saga, I was like, damn, bro,
That
Uncle
was the
Raw ain't
night.
gonna fuck with me.
That was the night y'all was out there. Everybody was spitting their rounds that night, and then I think he was doing an interview with Hip Hop Is Real. And then by the time you got done, everybody was spitting their round. But you know I fuck with you, man.
Already, big dog. Let me talk about shit.
Especially now, like whether I want to or not, even if I don't like you, I gotta do an interview with you now. Like you
I appreciate it.
you are definitely on the hierarchy now, if that even makes sense.
I'm working, man. I'm making progress. You know, I got a long way
been
to go, but I'm making progress.
Yeah, you've been doing your thing. And I was just talking to Danny, man, talking about the JC battle, the Saga battle, like you have definitely set the stage for yourself. So a lot of hard work.
Thank you. I
How you
appreciate
feeling
it, honestly.
today?
I feel good, man. I'm really comfortable in the things I have. I'm gonna present to you guys tomorrow. I really think y'all gonna fuck with it, and I really think Danny is about to be crazy. I think Danny is going to come in a dip pause if necessary, but I think Danny is gonna pull up with a lot. I ain't gonna say that's gonna be difficult for me to handle, but I think Danny is gonna come top form. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna see a top form Danny, and a top form Danny can get scary. A top form Danny can get scary, but I prepared for that as best as I could, So it's kind of like at this point, I try to be remain as humble as possible. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can and give the fans the best performance I can give them.
Right. And the truth is, we don't know Danny to do anything less. That's one guy, he comes prepared every battle, man, and gives 100%.
Yeah, we have to talk about some things, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't seem like you 100% with
Danny, I'm definitely a fan, and I would never admit that I'm not or say anything less, enough like that, and that I don't think he is really good at what he does. But there are some things we need to talk about.
Right. Now when you say, I don't want to know what you're going to talk about, but you say some things we're going to talk about. Is it always a matter of things you got to talk about, or is it who raps the best? Sometimes, like, I don't know what you're going to talk about, right? But sometimes, I think even if you don't use a personal or talk personally about somebody, it's like still comes down to who raps the best. Do you rap better than Danny?
Yes, I rap better than most of the people in battle rap. I most rap better than most people alive. But regardless, beyond that, Danny is good. We're not gonna act like he's not incredible, like he doesn't get crazy. But the combination of being able to rap well and also having a very intuitive way of thinking and a very observant way that you go about things. Very obsessive with details and stuff like this. I think you combine that with my observational skills, I guess. That combination is deadly, man. That combination is deadly. I have a few body bags, that I can show you. That'll show you them. I can unzip a couple of these body bags and show you. A couple of people have felt that. You know what I'm saying? Pause is necessary, but a couple of people have had to stand in front of that combination of. And this is nothing about me. I don't get painfully personal. Like I don't. A lot of people I angle very well. So maybe it may come off a certain way, but I literally just take stuff that's out there. I don't dig for nothing. I don't try to look for no information, expose nobody, because I know I rap better than most people. I don't need to do none of that shit. I can literally just be my observant self, look at what's been said, look at what hasn't been said, look at what I personally feel and may have thought at times, and display it in the most creative and entertaining way possible. For me.
Very creative and entertaining. That's what you are.
Thank you.
Yeah, your pen is definitely ridiculous. Now you told him, you said that he is the biggest battle for you to date. Now, is that to date? Because like I say, I mentioned, even though we didn't get a great Saga, but we got a great JC. So where do you rate JC and Danny as far as you battling those two guys?
JC was basically on some, hey, I'm gonna look out for little dog, this rookies versus vets.
Okay.
That was big for me. But this is actually, no, you're a URL stamped battler going against Danny Myers. It's not equal playing field as far as longevity and stature and stuff like that, but it's in URL's eyes, you are worthy of this battle. I think that means a lot more because of that. And I'm not saying JC is worse or better than Danny, anything like that. I'm just saying for what the battle means and how it's set up in the narrative, this is the biggest battle.
Is that a pen in your hand?
It is it's a
oh, I thought it was a pen, like a writing pen.
Nah, it's an e-cigarette, man. I quit tobacco at the first of the year, so I've just been doing this.
Oh, good luck with that. No doubt.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And how about that? Like you're a slim guy, right?
Yeah.
So battling, I always say, it takes so much of your energy and breath control and shit like that. Even if you're not, jumping around and doing backflips and shit, but how is that for you breathing wise? And smoking cigarettes. Well, not anymore, but
yeah, I started smoking at a very young age, around like 13 or 14. So my lungs I'm pretty sure didn't really get to develop as well as they should. I've always had an issue with breathing. So I've had to craft my rounds in ways where I can take certain breathing time and stuff like that. I have to craft in a certain way because I did used to hear that a lot, like, yo, you got to get your breath control better. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll just be wilding it. You know what I'm saying? I have to keep going. So now it's like, as I'm writing, I maybe have a section where I want to wild out and I'm like, all right, I got to put a pause in there to maybe throw some joke or something to give myself time because of that fact. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's definitely affected me in the cardio way, but I've always been a naturally energetic and passionate person. Like anybody will tell you, once I get to talk about something I really care about, or you get me riled up and I feel like I got to defend myself, like energy just shoot out my fingertips. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the type of person I am. So, and essentially in a bubble, we're still only rapping and doing that for like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm not that out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't be lit for 10, 15 minutes and then, get my rest. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and my girl, she's really been on me about getting back in the gym. Because I used to be, if you look back at like some music videos I shot and some of my old battles, I used to have a lot more size on me, especially after I came home from prison. And I just slacked off everything. Just slacked like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But
it's easy to be in shape when you in prison and you ain't got shit else to do.
Ain't got nothing else to do, bro. All I did was play chess, work out, and write. That's it. Just learn new techniques of writing. Like I learned how to write simply in my head from prison. Like I read Common's book. Common has a book, an autobiography. I can't remember the name of it, but in it he discussed how he started trying to basically make himself learn how to write in his head, and the freedom it opened up for him to not be confined by certain things on a page. It's so hard to describe if you're not a writer, but when you just are literally just creating in your mind, it feels like it's just an open canvas. And I think that's why my style is so unorthodox, because I usually craft like half a round just in my head before I type it down. So I'll have like a half a round and I just go. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes I'll be in a round flow for a while and then just get off for 2, go do something else, make a joke, come back, and I'll just kind of be going just freely in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate prison for helping me kind of hone those skills.
As weird as that may sound, sometimes brothers do go to prison and they actually do become better people. You know what I mean? It's a misconception that people think everybody that go to prison, they come out and you should be scared of them. Nah, there's a lot of brothers that go to prison, man, and they come out and they actually learn shit that helps them as individuals. So shout out to you.
To become better, man.
Yeah, for bringing something positive out of there with you too.
I had no choice, man. I lost too much, and I didn't even really lose a lot of friends or families per se. I lost somebody. I don't even really kind of consider that, because like you weren't really a friend or family if I lost you. But just all that I learned back there, bro, and like the growing that you can do from being in that space, man. And then just like you'll see so many brothers who are super talented, man. Like I'm talking, I see some people who I know for a fact could at least went D1 in college. At least would have went. I'm talking about very least, possibly got into the league, but very least D1 in college, and it's like you broke into a fucking whatever and ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be some dumbass shit, or some of the best artists I've ever seen drawing and stuff like that, man. Like it's a lot of incredibly talented brothers back there. And I think I got off the topic a little bit, but yeah.
No, not at all, brother. And again, man, you can at least make it to the D1 league in battle rap.
Shit, I'm in the NBA now.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, trying to bounce off of that. So yeah, that's some positive shit, man. And you have the potential to be a top tier guy someday in this battle rap shit. So shout out to you. I'm again, like I told Danny, it's a long weekend ahead of us, man. I'm gonna make sure that I get to chop it up with you. Once this thing is all said and done, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk more.
I'm about to say we've never had a really sit down convo. Yeah. We got to.
Yeah, 100%. So right now I'm just trying to get the after the face-off joints, man, and see how this battle is gonna turn out tomorrow. And I'm sure a lot of people are gonna pick up a lot of positive shit you just said about the whole prison thing, man. And I appreciate it. So but tomorrow, you versus Danny Myers. On the Caffeine app. What time did they tell you you're gonna start?
I think we're starting Eastern time, 8 o'clock. I think is when the show gonna start. Over here. Time. Yep.
Yeah, yep. I'm be tuned in, brother. I can't wait to see it. This is gonna be a great battle. I love the matchup. I think so. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what happens then.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me on, man. This is a staple in the culture, man. So just 15 minutes of fame, everything you've done with this channel and how you built it over the years, man. Salute to you, man.
And I feel bad I haven't been doing my job, that this is my first time interviewing Kid Chaos. So, you know.
Man, it's fine, man. Hey, listen, I get swept under the rug sometimes. You know, hopefully we gonna pull that rug back a little bit more tomorrow, though.
Let's go. All right, we'll see what happens tomorrow, brother. Thank you, man.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Peace.
All right. 15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go.